big night out here. The Amyt Datta Electric Trio is playing. It's a sold out, and we have the man himself right here, and we'll be talking about some of the guitars and pedals and amps he's using. Let's get right into it. Hello, sir. How are you feeling about
Hi,
this?
hi. I'm doing fine, and thank you for doing this. And this probably the first time anybody's doing that.
Yes.
Taking interest in deep stuff of a musician. Yes. Great.
Yes, sir. So we'll get right into it. Tell me about the guitar you're using right now.
This one is very. I think this is a 42-year-old guitar.
Oh.
78, 79. It's like it's gone. You can see it's nothing left, but it plays like a tiger. I mean, this is one of those rare, triangular backplate with the tilt screw adjustment thing. So that's a rare thing with this guitar, and
And the neck texture is also very unique.
yeah, it is a D.
It's
a
a D.
It's
It's
a D.
not a modern D. It's the
No,
conventional
it's
D.
a 42-year-old guitar, man. I mean, it's older than most of you guys. And I think I've kind of wound one of the pickups here many years back, refretted it one time, but it plays fantastic. I mean, it's like maple. I'm sorry, rosewood. And yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the older the better. Old is gold. Oh yeah, I've changed the.
Change the bridge, right?
Yeah, I changed the saddles. Put graphite.
Great.
For more dark kind of sound. Yeah.
And so the tuning heads are stock.
This is stock, yeah. And people, in the back in the day, people used to say, Fender, you must change. But I've been using this for both my strats, stock, and nothing,
Beautiful.
nothing, ever gives me any trouble. Just tune it one time. In the AC, maybe a little bit, just tune it a couple of times and leave it. It holds it, till tomorrow. It's fantastic.
And so let's talk about the string gauge you're using.
Tens,
And what
10 to
strings are you
46.
using, sir?
I'm right now using Ernie Ball.
Ernie Ball
Yeah.
tens. And
But I
super
like
simple.
I like the NY series also.
The Diageo NY
Yeah,
series.
that's correct.
Great, sir. Great.
Yeah.
This guitar looks beautiful and plays beautiful as well.
Yeah, and this is you know what? I'm spoiled for strats. No strat can ever impress me after playing this. Really, honestly, this is the greatest strat I ever played. Fantastic, big headstock.
Yeah, those very old school headstocks in a
Yeah.
highway strat
Yeah,
feel.
correct.
So this goes straight into your pedal board.
This goes into my pedal board. First, I have a Keeley compressor. It's a very transparent kind of compressor. You don't hear it, but it's on, Of course, depending on the setting. And there's a mix thing. They can blend the compressor tone with the dry, and then it's great. And it's also got a serious tone shaper. It's really transparent. You cannot. You don't hear it. You don't hear
Also
the.
a beautiful organic boost as well. No?
Yeah, exactly, and it's and you don't hear the pop of the of some other pedals.
I
that
see you
use.
using two compressors.
Yeah, that's an AC compressor. Booster also, but I mainly use it as a booster really. So it just kind of kicks the amp of the head front of the head a little harder. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but yeah, sure, I can hear it on the amp. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It kicks it harder. Yeah. Yeah, sure, that's it. And then the Maxon, which is the drive, my main drive pedal. But
Okay.
tonight, I don't know if I'm going to use it at all, really, depending on the mood. This is a very old oxide fuzz pedal. That's a real monster. It just
Very
eats.
old.
The look is that also, but it's not.
beautiful.
choose the everyone amp. It's like a monster.
And what does this morph do, sir?
It is basically it is actually like an EQ. I don't want to mess with the setting now, but
No,
it's
let
like. It's almost like an EQ kind of thing, depending on what kind of. It's like a fuzz.
It's more like a tone knob.
That's correct. It's a tone
For the
shaper, and
dry.
it's also got a dry, clean signal also coming out. I have it closed now, but sometimes
Okay.
if you're recording, especially or recording totally under control, you can also open the high, open the clean as well with the drive. So
Lovely,
like 2-in-1.
lovely.
It's a beautiful thing.
And it goes into the
That
ring
goes
mode.
into, I think, all the drive pedals, and then it goes into the Octava, which is
Octava.
I think I bought it from the dinosaurs. It's still alive. You know, it's really great. See, it's sorry. It tracks well, beautiful.
Beautiful.
So it's a nice Boss one which I bought. I don't even know when I bought it, but
Amazing.
it's really alive, but still. You know. And this is also my ringworm. It's really huge. That kind of sound. I mean, there are many settings you can have, but for live, I got this one standard setting for.
So it comes right after your Octava.
Octava, I think no, I think the Octava goes into front a bit, which is like a slicer. I got like a that kind of setting now, but you can also have many other settings. Right now, for this gig, I've got this as a slicer.
Lovely. And this is your expression pedal.
That's my volume pedal.
Volume.
And I got it in the middle because I don't. Some of these buttons make a click sound, so I want to heel down and then go make the click. Well, this guy makes a little bit of a racket.
Right. I mean, placing your expression, I mean, the volume pedal in the middle of your pedal board is a bit unique, but
Yeah.
it really gets the work done, right?
Two reasons. One is the click of the volume pedal. I mean the click of the buttons, and the two thing is it depends which leg I'm feeling like playing
Right,
with.
right,
So
right.
it's right in the center, so both my legs can access it.
Right.
Yeah.
Lovely. So this comes post all of these pedals.
No,
right?
it's post all this, and then it goes into this from the way huge ringworm pedal. Ringworm, it goes into the volume pedal, then it goes to the freeze, then this chorusing. From chorus onwards, it becomes stereo. All two outs, two ins. See, you can notice two ins, two outs. And from this gig, I've gone out of the pedal board for this, and then come back into the pedal and out in the amp.
Okay. So this is your stereo rig. I mean,
That's
from
correct.
The chorus,
From the
you're
chorus
going
onwards.
stereo.
Yes.
Great. I mean, Big Sky is an amazing pedal.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, and Nemesis delay. Also, you're placing the delay before the reverb, right?
Yeah, well, live obviously you cannot change around, but I don't have a switcher right now. But yeah, I mean, like everyone knows, if you put the delay after the reverb, you get a more smoky, dreamy sound.
Right.
And like this is a little bit more safe.
Right.
So for live, you can control it better.
Control
but
it.
yeah, but in the studio, you could try the other side. For depending on the sound. But even now, both up. It sounds pretty. It sounds pretty.
Can't get more dreamy than this.
Yeah. I mean for.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I don't usually play the 80s, that kind of dreamy stuff. But even then, it shows its character. Yeah. This is a classic, of course, the chorus
It
C3.
sounds so retro and
Yeah,
pure.
yeah.
Right. So after your Strymon Big Sky, you're having that digital delay setup, is it?
No, it's the other way around. It's first the delay and then last reverb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're using two delays.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
This is more
any
of a-
specific reason why?
This is more of a reverse thing I'm using it for. Like if I do. So it's more of a reverse thing for.
So from this rig, this pedal board, it gets split up into
Two amps, and these are originally two Red Knob series Fender amps. These are Fender 80 and this is a Deluxe 65 or 85. Yeah.
Deluxe 85.
Yeah. But now they look different because we kind of did some work on it and we had to change the knobs and stuff. But they are the Fender classic Fender amps, which is I love the Red Knob series.
You love the red.
I love it. They don't look red anymore, but change the thing. But it's originally Red Knob. It is fantastic.
And I
Sweet.
believe we don't get MITs anymore.
No, you don't. I don't know why the good things have stopped. Like this guitar, I believe they discontinued because this tilt screw
yeah.
adjustment. But to my mind, this is probably the best Strat I ever touched, ever. And I've been playing for a long
It's like
time.
a dream. It's amazing.
I mean, you know, I played expensive deluxes and you know, many Strats, even off late. They have, but this guy is in the character. You can tell the personalities. And it's so versatile. Like,
Are these the stock pickups you
absolutely stock pickup.
These are stock pickups.
Mhm.
And it, I mean, plays so good after all these years.
You know, it's a myth. I mean, I'll tell you something. You know, people say, "Oh, they buy this custom thing." It's, you know what? I mean, eventually it's your fingers.
Yeah.
If you hear it in your brain, hear it in your heart, and your finger will have to execute and extract that tone. See, there's nothing between your finger and the guitar. There's only a thin string that is in between, and you got to make everything there. So no matter what you buy, what you have is eventually what you internally hearing, and that only externalizes. You know,
Right, sir.
and then everything in between like this. You know, there's all. But yeah, I mean, basically your basic neutral guitar sound should sound there, you know,
Yeah.
and then everything is dressing up. Yeah.
Great. And I see you have mic'd out these two amps. These are SM57s, I believe.
That's correct. They are there for the front of house. Yeah.
For the FOH. And so, what pick are you using? I mean, just going out.
Well,
of the context.
I'm a tone freak, you know. I mean, like pick freak. This I'm using. It's called a tone. I keep forgetting. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Diadario tone shaper, tone something, and it's beveled. You know, I mean, the thing is, these are sides are beveled.
Rounded up more.
Yeah,
rounded.
slightly. So, well, the theory is if you go smoother on either side.
Right.
So even that much makes a difference. It does make a
Difference,
difference.
it
But
does
now,
make a difference.
funnily enough, after I got them, I started playing with my fingers more often. so, yeah. So again, yeah.
Great.
But for acoustic instrument, I use 2 mm.
2
pick.
mm.
Yeah.
These are thinner.
1.5. Yeah.
1.5.
Yes.
Great. So your standard go-to picks are 1.5 mostly.
1.5. If I'm playing a little bit more rhythm guitar, then it's 1. Got it. The pick bends a little bit, so that helps in rhythm playing. These are 2 taut.
Are you a fan of those jazz picks, the small ones?
Yes, I have. I have a V pick, which is it's a huge. The side of it is like a wall. It's so thick. Walter Becker used to use. So I think not Warren. I think someone gave me, a friend of mine, guitar player friend of mine gave me. So like that.
Great, sir. Hey, thank you so much,
You're
sir,
welcome.
for the rig rundown, and you have always been an inspiration to the scene.